Good evening. This is Owatonna Huskies football on AM 1390, KRFO, 94.7 FM, and the KRFO app. I'm Derek Theta, coming to you live from New Prague High School as the Huskies get set to take on the New Prague Trojans in a North Star South Maroon District matchup, also a Section 1 Class 5A matchup. Our sponsors for tonight's broadcast are Cashwise Foods, Claremont Insurance Agency, Fairway Meat and Grocery, Federated Mutual Insurance, Garlic's Water Conditioning, Hometown Credit Union, Northland Farm Systems, Owatonna Auto Clinic, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, and Weichert Realtors, Evan Knutson. For Owatonna, the Huskies advanced to 2-0 last week, beating the defending Class 5A state champions Chanhassen 21-7. It was a come-from-behind win for the Huskies as they struggled offensively in the first half. They headed into the break down 7-0. Then in the second half, Owatonna got back into the game thanks to a touchdown run on the QB sneak by Hunter Tice, a 64-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown by Blake Fitcher, and a touchdown grab from Nolan Ginsky. Final stats for Owatonna in that game against Chanhassen. Hunter Tice was 17 for 26 for 249 yards through the air with one touchdown and 3 interceptions. On the ground, the Huskies netted 1 rushing yard on 29 carries, and many of the positive yards they earned came at the end of that game as they were trying to run out the clock. Blake Fitcher led the Huskies with 7 carries for 25 yards. Receiving-wise, Nolan Ginsky had 8 receptions for 109 yards and a touchdown. Luke Weber had 4 grabs for 83 yards. And Zach Harstead had 3 catches for 34 yards. Defensively for the Huskies, Blake Davison led the way with 10 tackles. Nolan Ginsky and Blake Fitcher each had 7 tackles, with Fitcher also recording that 64-yard scoop and score. Zach Dainert, Darian Stronsky, and Seth Johnson each had 3 tackles for Owatonna. And then for New Prague, the Trojans come into this game 0-2, so they're still looking for that first win of the season. They fell last week to Chaska 31-6. I unfortunately do not have individual stats for New Prague in that game. And the Trojans lost their season opener in week 1 to Bloomington Jefferson 27-21. And so that's our preview for tonight's game. We'll pause for 2 minutes, but when we come back, we'll hear from Owatonna head coach Jeff Williams. You're listening to Husky Football on AM 1390 KRFO.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Looking for a dedicated real estate expert in Faribault or the surrounding areas? Meet Evan Knutson from Weichert Realty. Evan brings local knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to helping you find the perfect home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring, Evan's expertise and passion make the process smooth and stress-free. Don't just find a house, find a home with Evan Knutson at Weichert Realty. Visit Weichert.com or call 507-210-9140 and take the first step towards your dream home.
How much fun is Coyote Tractor's new line of zero-turn mowers? Well, how many acres you got? Coyote's 12-model zero-turn mower line has ergonomic seating and controls, keyless start with onboard diagnostics, and fabricated reinforced steel decks of 48, 54, or 60-inch width. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. You want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
Back here at New Prague High School, where the Huskies are about ready to kick off against the New Prague Trojans in a district and section matchup. Before the game, I caught up with Owatonna head coach Jeff Williams. Coach, before we talk about last week's win, I did want to ask about Keith Banks, who passed away earlier this week. He was a longtime statistician for the football program, in addition to teaching and coaching boys golf for many years at OHS. Can you talk about his legacy and how pivotal of a role he played in tracking the team stats over the years?
Yeah, he was a professional teacher. Taught a lot of the upper-level classwork because he was a brilliant guy, a great mathematician. He was super with kids. And, he had a passion for sports, coached a bunch of different sports when he was younger, obviously did golf throughout the entirety of his career, and just loved to be out on the sidelines on Friday night. So, for 32 or 33 years, starting with Jerry Peterson and then finishing up it was right around COVID, so 5 years ago or so. He was our stat guy, and he was a constant presence on our sideline. Unless he and Jane were in Europe leading a travel tour, he was on our sideline on Friday night, and he'll be sorely missed. His wake is tonight, and the funeral's tomorrow, and I think it's going to be a packed house. There are a lot of people who love Keith Banks.
The Huskies moved to 2-0 with a win over the defending Class 5A state champs in Chanhassen last week, scoring 21 points unanswered in the second half to win 21-7. Owatonna's defense really stood out in that second half, highlighted by Blake Fisher's fumble recovery for a touchdown. What were your takeaways from that win?
Well, we struggled moving the ball at times, and we would get inside the red zone, and then we threw a couple of interceptions and, killed our own drives, frankly. And what was really cool is the defense was able to keep us in the game all night. And that allowed our offense to get some footing in the second half, find a way to, find the end zone. And then obviously Fitch's play on that 4th and 1. The quarterback bobbled the snap a little bit, regained possession, kind of tried to reach it out, and the ball came loose. And Fitch was right guy in the right place, and made just a whale of a play to really turn the tide of the game with whatever it was, 8.5 minutes left. And again, the defense got a couple of stops. We were able to get one more and kind of put some distance between us and a very good Chanhassen team. So that was great to see.
And finally, the Huskies play section opponent New Prague tonight on the road. The Trojans are still looking for their first win of the season. What is the scouting report against New Prague, and what will the Huskies have to do to get the win and move to 3-0 on the season?
They're a very physical team. Nobody's run the ball very effectively on them. They played Chaska last week and Bloomington Jefferson the week before. Did a good job of stymieing their run games. They gave up some yards through the air. They've made some adjustments in their secondary, and in hopes of kind of shoring that up a little bit. And it'll be interesting to see. Their defense is awfully good. Their offense is very physical, and their hope is always to limit your scoring and try to win a 14-7 game. So it'll be our job to see if we can find a way into the end zone a few times.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Derek.
That was Owatonna head coach Jeff Williams talking to me ahead of their matchup here tonight against New Prague. And with that, we'll pause for 2 minutes and be back with our starting lineups. You're listening to Husky Football on AM 1390 KRFO.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sunday.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Finding that missing shin guard. remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, Ref! That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetico water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetico water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
Back here at New Prague High School, about ready to kick off between the Huskies and the Trojans. We'll listen in now to the Trojan Pep Band as they play the national anthem. That was the New Prague Trojan Pep Band with the Star Spangled Banner. And so here we go, about ready to kick off in our game tonight. We'll run through the starting lineups first for Owatonna. We'll run through the offensive starters. So Owatonna did not win the toss. New Prague won the toss, and they wanted the football first. So the Huskies will be kicking off to them. But on offense for Owatonna, they'll go with quarterback senior number 7, Hunter Tice. Wide receiver senior number 3, Nolan Ginsky. Wide receiver junior number 18, Mason Klecker. Running back senior number 9, Jamie Lazowski. Fullback senior number 10, Blake Fitcher. Tight end senior number 81, Zach Harstead. Offensive lineman senior number 56, Reed Kath. Junior number 50, Logan Risser. Senior number 64, Jack Meneguzzo. Senior number 52, Zach Dainert. And junior number 55, Eli Black. For New Prague, their offense. At quarterback, junior number 10, Michael Bruner. Wide receiver, junior number 22, Sawyer Jasperson. Wide receiver, senior number 9, Cale Cromie. Running back, senior number 11, Colin Buteau. Fullback, senior number 3, Tommy Christensen. Tight end, senior number 1, Evan Reichert. And then we'll run through the offensive linemen for New Prague in just a moment. But we've got the opening kickoff right now from Seth Johnson. Both teams are lined up, ready to go. New Prague has 2 players back deep to receive. Looks like one of them's Hunter LeKire. And actually number 20, Connor Williams, will take it at his own goal line. And he's brought down right away inside the 20 by number 85, Will Halverson. 18-yard return for Williams, and so the Trojans will start 1st and 10 at their own 18. The offensive lineman for them, senior number 65, Dwayne Menerkorporv. Senior number 56, Revan Teets. Senior number 70, Ben Von Bank. Junior number 58, Landon Shepard. And senior number 59, Joey Frenshu. First play, Trojans come out, trips to the left. Bruner in the shotgun. He's got Buteau to his... Actually, Buteau behind him. They're in a pistol formation. They take the snap. They'll hand off to Buteau. He runs right in between the tackles and gets brought down at about the 20-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain for him. 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans from their own 20. See if we have time to run through the Owatonna defense here. And we'll run through that after this 2nd down play for New Prague. They come out 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation again. Bruner in the shotgun. Sends Christensen in motion from right to left, and a flag flies before the snap. And we'll see what the call is here from the officials. And it'll be a encroachment on Owatonna, so that'll make it 2nd down and 3 for New Prague from their own 25-yard line. Defense for Owatonna. Defensive lineman, senior number 65, Patrick Anderson. Senior number 52, Zach Dainert. Junior number 76, Max Flemke. And then the linebackers, senior number 81, Zach Harstead. Senior number 10, Blake Fitcher. Senior number 26, Blake Davison. Senior number 21, Darian Stronsky. We'll run through the secondary in just a moment. They hand off to Buteau again, who runs left. Buteau looking for a hole. Will get brought down just past the 1st down marker at the 30. And so that'll move the chains for the Trojans' first down of the game. The secondary for Owatonna, cornerback, senior number 9, Jamie Lazowski, and senior number 3, Nolan Ginsky. And the safety, senior number 2, Seth Johnson, and senior number 11, Luke Weber. Just over a minute and a half gone by here in this one. They hand off again to Buteau, who runs right up the middle and drives forward for about 6 yards on the play. And so Trojans keeping the ball on the ground to start this one. Jamie Lazowski made the play for Owatonna. It'll be 2nd down and 3. So they gave Buteau 7 there on the run. Trojans at their own 38-yard line again, now in the shotgun formation. 1 receiver left. Actually, no, under center is Bruner. He sends number 31, Cormac Smith, in motion. They'll run it up the middle again with Buteau, brought down at about the 40. And so Trojans continue to lean on that ground game. Blake Fitcher with the hit for Owatonna. 3rd down and 1 for New Prague. Owatonna defense looking to get off the field here. Got 9:35 to play here in the first quarter. Still no score. New Prague on their first drive, the first drive of the game. Play clock winding down now here at 14 seconds. Trojans still in the huddle. And now we're at 10 seconds as they break from the huddle. So we'll see. They can go ahead and get this playoff. Now set with 3, 2, and they do get the playoff. They run it right up the middle. I believe they'll get the first down. Can't quite tell if that was Buteau. And it was. Buteau got the carry and got 2. Needed 1. Got 2 yards there. Difficult at times to tell the New Prague numbers because they've got the black uniforms tonight. They're all black. Red numbers with white trim. Red helmets, kind of more of a maroon color instead of red, with NP and black on their helmets. Owatonna, white uniforms, blue numbers, blue pants, and their traditional silver helmets. Pistol formation for New Prague here. They throw, slant route. It's caught over the middle. No, incomplete. Hunter LeCaire had the ball in his hands on the slant route, but got hit right away. And that was actually Cale Cromie, number 9, Cale Cromie, who couldn't haul that one in. He looked like he had it for a brief moment, but then took a hit. Whereas he was trying to corral that one, and so it'll be 2nd down and 10. First pass incomplete for New Prague. 8:35 to play first quarter. Trojans come out here, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. 1 tight end in. Empty backfield for Bruner, who takes the snap, looks to throw. Quick curl route to number 1, Evan Weichert, who gets tripped up right at the 50. It's about a 5-yard curl route there for Weichert. Jamie Lazowski made the play for Owatonna. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for New Prague at the Owatonna 49. So just inside Owatonna territory here for New Prague as we come up on 4 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Under center, 2 running backs in the backfield for New Prague. They'll hand off to number 31, Cormac Smith. 6'4", 226-pound sophomore for the Trojans. He gets the first down, picks up 4 yards there on the carry. Lazowski in on the play again for Owatonna. Harstead also there. First down and 10 for New Prague. I believe that is their 4th first down on this drive. At the Owatonna 45. 2 receivers in the backfield, or 2 running backs, in the backfield for Bruner, who's under center. Now one goes out in motion. They fake the pitch to Buteau. Now a little bootleg. They throw it to Christensen. Christensen catches it at the 30 and brought down inside the 20 by Seth Johnson. And so a nice play there for New Prague. Looks like New Prague's coach wanted a horse collar tackle there on Johnson. Didn't get the call, but he raced down to the official to plead his case. But they faked the pitch. New Prague did to Buteau. And then Bruner rolled out to his right, had Christensen wide open for the easy throw and catch. But a 25-yard pickup there for the Trojans in the red zone now. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Pistol formation. And we've got some movement up front. Whoa, looked like it was on Owatonna. As Flemke jumped the snap count there. So that'll move New Prague up 5 more yards. And this will be first down and 5 for New Prague from the Owatonna 13-yard line. With 6:28 to play in the first quarter. 2 receivers right, one of them. Oh, coming with the snap. Bruner, though, picks it up on the bounce. Now he's going to take off and run. He's got some room, gets the first down, and brought down by Luke Weber inside the 10. So as I was jotting my notes down there, I look up and see the snap go through Bruner's hands. Luckily, he was able to pick it up on the bounce, so the play was busted, but Bruner just picked it up right away and took off left and had some turf in front of him to run, and so he'll get the first down, 1st and goal at the 7 for New Prague. .5:48 to play first quarter. I formation now for New Prague. They take the snap. They'll give it to Smith, who runs left, trying to bounce it outside. Can't do so. It'll be 2nd down and goal for New Prague after the Cormac Smith run. Ryan McIntosh on the tackle for Owatonna. McIntosh, 6', 208-pound junior defensive lineman for Owatonna. 2nd and goal for New Prague at the 5-yard line here. They'll go 1 receiver split out on the right side, now 2. It'll be Cromie and Jasperson. Pistol formation again. They hand it off to Buteau, who gets about a yard, maybe 2 on the run. So it'll be 3rd down and goal here for New Prague. Blake Fitcher made the tackle for Owatonna. So not sure if this is 4-down territory or not for New Prague. Still early in this one. Would be essentially an extra point if they aren't able to get this touchdown here. It would be about an extra point for the field goal. But we'll see what happens here on 3rd down. Split back in the backfield for Bruner. He takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Now he'll keep it himself and run left. Bruner into the end zone for a New Prague touchdown. And so a 7-minute, 51-second opening drive for New Prague. They kept it on the ground early, then had a big play with Tommy Christensen to get into the red zone. And then they run it in a few plays later with the quarterback Bruner on the QB keeper to strike first here in this one. 6-0 extra point pending. Thomas Geiger will kick it for the Trojans. It's on the way, and it is through. 7-0 New Prague as the train horn touchdown sound plays, and the fight song plays as well here at New Prague High School. We'll have Owatonna's first offensive possession when we come back on AM 1390 KRFO in 30 seconds.
Home of the truckload buys, sends you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
Go tailgating with the remarkably fresh savings you'll get when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up 7-ounce Signature Fresh Gourmet Beef Patties, 2 for $5. Game Day Marinated Chicken Wings, $2.99 a pound. And 1-pound packs of premium fresh brats or Italian sausage links, $4.99.
Home of the truckload buys, sends you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
Back here at New Prague High School where the Trojans lead Owatonna 7-0 with 4:09 to play in the first quarter. I didn't have time to get through my keys to the game in the pregame show, so we'll run through those quick. Our keys to the game are brought to you by Hometown Credit Union. Number 1 is establish the run game. I mentioned in the pregame show that the Huskies netted just 1 rushing yard in the game last week against Chanhassen, so it'll be important for them to have success on the ground to avoid becoming one-dimensional. Number 2, limit turnovers. The Huskies had 3 giveaways last week. Luckily, the defense bowed up and only gave up 7 points all game, but taking care of the football tonight will be paramount. And number 3, and understand the importance of this game. This is the Huskies' first district and also section game of the season. So if this team for Owatonna wants to have another run at a section title, that journey officially starts tonight against section foe New Prague. And Geiger will come on to kick it away for the Trojans. Trying to see who's back deep to receive for Owatonna. It'll be Bentley Arvig who will take it at his own 7. Tries to turn it up the middle and get stopped right at the 19-yard line. Good kick coverage there by New Prague. They'll spot him at the Owatonna 20. Number 20, Connor Williams made the tackle there for New Prague. And so I mentioned Mason Klecker starting at wide receiver for Owatonna. Looks like it's actually going to be Luke Weber, 6 foot 182-pound senior for Owatonna. Tyson the shotgun. He's got Tristan Graham to his left. They fake it to him. Now go to Ginsky on the left side. Ginsky cuts it left. Now there's a big hole. Ginsky, no one might catch him, and he will be gone. Nolan Ginsky's going to house the first play on offense for Owatonna, an 80-yard touchdown reception for Nolan Ginsky. And wow, what a start for Owatonna. Tice fakes the handoff to Graham. They throw a little tunnel screen play out to Ginsky, who takes it, cuts it to the left, and then just streaks all the way down the sidelines for the touchdown. And just like that, 7-6 is our score. Seth Johnson on for the PAT. Snap, hold, kick on the way is blocked by New Prague. Looked to be a low kick there from Johnson, and New Prague got there to block it. It was number 21, TJ Washdock, I believe, who got the hand on that extra point to block it. So New Prague will retain the lead 7-6 with 3:49 to play in the first. Back in 30 on AM 1390 KRFO.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
Back here at New Prague High School, where Owatonna trails New Prague 7-6 with 3:49 to play in the first quarter. So it's been a tale of two stories for both teams on offense. New Prague won the toss. They elected to receive, marched down the field on a 7-minute, 51-second methodical drive. Had a 3-yard touchdown run from their QB, Michael Bruner, to take a 7-0 lead. And then Owatonna, their first play on offense, goes for an 80-yard touchdown to Nolan Ginsky on a little screen play. He found a seam and housed it for Owatonna. Kickoff now to New Prague. Taken up the middle by number 21, Washdock, who makes a move and gets brought down right around the 30-yard line. And so the Trojans will start at their own 30-yard line here. They kept it on the ground quite a bit to start their first drive of the game, then kind of opened up the passing game a little bit, had a 25-yard pass play to Tommy Christensen, the fullback/tight end for this Trojan offense. But have mainly kept it on the ground. They'll keep it on the ground again with Buteau. Buteau charges forward. Gets about 7 yards on the carry. Brought down by Davison for Owatonna. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Trojans at their own 37-yard line. They'll come out here on offense, 2 receivers right and 1 to the left. Pistol formation. Bruner sends Christensen in motion from left to right. I take the snap, they'll hand off to Buteau. Buteau tries to pump the legs and get something there. He might have gotten a yard or 2. Looks like they'll give him 2 there. So it'll be 3rd down and 1. Blake Davison in on the stop for Owatonna. 3rd down and 1 for New Prague from their own 39-yard line. So Huskies looking to force a 3-and-out here. Get their high-powered offense back on the field. One of my keys to the game was establish the run game, but I guess you don't have to do that if you have 80-yard touchdown passes, especially on the first play of the game. Under center now is Bruner. Sends Buteau in motion out to the right side. They'll hand off to Smith, and Smith stood up at the line of scrimmage. Did he get there? Yes, he did. Needed 1, got 2 as he fell forward there after Fitcher stood him up right away at the line of scrimmage, but able to keep those legs churning to get the first down for New Prague. So very similar start to their last drive, keeping it on the ground, running the football. 2 minutes to play first quarter. 1st and 10 for New Prague from their own 42, and some flags fly on the snap. Owatonna pointing at New Prague, and it will be false start on New Prague, and so that'll back them up 5 yards and make it 1st and 15 from their own 37. Two receivers trips to the right for New Prague. Buteau in the backfield with Bruner. Bruner takes a snap, high snap, play action to Buteau. Now pump fakes, throws right, and it'll be incomplete. It might have been a miscommunication. He was going for a short out route to number 81, Zach Crosby, who kind of did a hitch route there and was going down the field. And so it'll be 2nd down and 15 for New Prague. 1:37 to play first quarter. Beautiful night here at New Prague High School. Couldn't ask for better weather for a football game. And now another flag flies here as New Prague is in the huddle, and they're going to call intentional grounding. So what I thought to be a miscommunication actually turns out they're going to call intentional grounding on the Trojans. So that'll back them up even further, and it's also a loss of down, so it will remain 2nd down. And so they got backed up 5 yards in the false start, and now tack on. We're still marching back here. Tack on another. It will be 10. Looks like they'll put it at the 26-yard line. So they have to get to the Owatonna 48. So we'll call it 2nd and 25. Take the snap, quick throw to number 1, Weichert. Who gets brought down at the 36-yard line, so a 10-yard pickup there for the Trojans on the throw and catch from Bruner to Weichert. Just a little curl route, about a 10-yard curl route for Weichert there. As Flemke will sub out here in the defensive line for Owatonna, number 61, Sebastian Swenningson, a 5'6", 206-pound senior, will check in at nose guard for the Huskies. Under a minute to play, 3rd down and 16. Husky defense looking at it off the field here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation. Bruner takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He'll keep it himself and maybe get a yard there on the design quarterback here. Might have been a read option. Actually, there's the play clock at 37 seconds, game clock at 25 seconds. So the Trojans don't have to punt this one away until the 2nd quarter if they don't want to. It's 4th down and 15 from their own 37. It looks like they will just let time expire here on this first quarter and go into the second with a 7-6 lead. And so we'll have their punt and Owatonna's ensuing drive when we come back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
Back here at New Prague High School, where the Trojans lead the Huskies 7-6. Here in between the first and second quarters, it'll be 4th down and 15 for New Prague at their own 37. So they'll punt the football away here. So Owatonna's defense gets the stop, gave up 1 first down on that drive. And now Luke Weber will be back deep to receive for Owatonna. The punter for New Prague will be number 1, Evan Weichert, 6'5", 206-pound senior for the Trojans. Weichert standing at his own 25-yard line. And I've got a whistle here. And it looks like the ref's asking for more time on the game clock here.
Hold it down, William! Go!
And Weichert punts it away. Weber will take it on the run at the 29-yard line. He runs right, gets to the 40, and brought down at the 45-yard line. So about a 19-yard return there for Luke Weber. Sets Owatonna up with great field position here for their second drive. Their first drive was a total of one play. It was an 80-yard reception on a screen play to Nolan Ginsky. And actually that might have gone down as a run. It was, like I said, a screen play, but that pass actually might have been slightly backwards. And so we'll check with our statistician here to see if that was forward or backwards, a rush or a pass for Ginsky there. As Owatonna hands off to Tristan Graham, who has a nice hole, stays on his feet, and gets brought down in Trojan territory. And so that will be a 20-yard gain for Tristan Graham. Graham, a 5'6", 157-pound junior tailback for the Huskies. Trips to the left here for Owatonna, one receiver right. Tice in the shotgun, Graham to his left. Tice backwards pass this time. I saw it to Ginsky. He'll run left. Another big hole. And so since that one looked backwards, looked like a very similar play to the touchdown, we'll go a run to Ginsky on that first one. So it'll be a 80-yard touchdown run for Ginsky on that first play, and that'll go down as a run as well. About a 15-yard carry there on the screen play, but technically a backwards pass there for Ginsky on the grab. They hand off to Graham, who runs up the middle. And actually, no, only 9 yards there. It was second down and 1 for Owatonna. So only a 9-yard carry for Ginsky, and then Graham charges forward for 2 to get the first down. So it'll be first down and 10 for Owatonna at the New Prague 23-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. It's Weber and Ginsky on the left side, Stronsky and Johnson on the right side. Tice in the shotgun, takes the snap, will look to throw here on first down, fires right side to Stronsky. Stronsky on the curl, loses the football, and it's recovered by New Prague. It's Weichert who falls on it. Threw a little out route to Stronsky, who caught it and tried to spin around and make a move and got hit high. Looks like he got hit right on the football, and that's what caused it to come loose. And Weichert was there to fall on it for New Prague. So we talked about limiting turnovers as one of our keys to the game. Huskies had 3 last week, and they have 1 right here with the Stronsky fumble. Be first down and 10 for New Prague at their own 21-yard line. Under center, Bruner hands off to Buteau as he picks up 4 yards on the carry. Blake Fitcher brought him down. Second down and 7. So a 3-yard pickup there for New Prague at their own 29-yard line. Under center is Bruner. He takes the snap, hands off again to Buteau. Buteau runs right, has some room, stiff arms Davison, but Davison drives him back. And we'll see what they give him. They'll give him about 2 on the run there. So it'll be third down and 5 for New Prague. Huskies defense looking to get off the field. Get it right back to the Owatonna offense. Got a nice crowd here tonight. It's USA theme for the New Prague student section. And can't quite tell what it is over there for Owatonna. Maybe a Hawaiian theme from a distance. Perhaps a country western. See quite a few cowboy hats over there. So we'll go with that. A cowboy country western theme as Bruner gets wrapped up behind the line on a QB keeper. thrown down well behind the line of scrimmage. Harstead made the play for Owatonna. So it'll be 4th down and 6. So actually they say forward progress stopped there for Bruner as Owatonna kept driving him back. So 4th and 6 here on the punt. Weber standing at his own 43-yard line. Weichert punts it away. It'll bounce out of bounds in Owatonna territory, and so they'll mark it right at the 50. So that's where Owatonna will take over when we come back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
Dreaming of the perfect home in Faribault? Look no further than Evan Knutson Homes, your local Weichert Realty expert. Evan Knutson knows the community inside and out, helping families just like yours find the home that fits their needs and budget. Whether you're buying your first home or looking to upgrade, Evan is here to guide you every step of the way. Trust experience. Trust commitment. Trust Evan Knutson Homes, Weichert Realty in Faribault. Call 507-210-9140 today and start your journey home.
Back here at New Prague High School, where Owatonna will keep it on the ground here, 1st and 10 at the 50 to Tristan Graham, who runs right up the gut for about 7. So he's 2nd down and 3 for Owatonna from the New Prague 43-yard line. And can't confirm, it is a country western theme tonight for the Owatonna student section. New Prague, as I mentioned, with the USA theme. Trips to the left for Owatonna. One receiver right. Tice in the shotgun. Graham to his left. Takes a snap, now rolls left under pressure. Tries to throw it ahead to Johnson, an incomplete pass there. And a flag comes out late. We'll see what the call is here. I think this might be on New Prague. I think they're the corner on Johnson may have pushed him there. And no, they're going to pick it up and pick up the flag, so no penalty. I couldn't quite tell what it was. I saw Johnson go down as the pass went by him, so didn't know if they thought that was interference or if it was after the play, but no harm there. 3rd down and 3. 8 minutes to play here in the first half. 7-6 New Prague. Trips to the left for Owatonna, one receiver right. Tice in the shotgun. Graham to his left. Takes the snap. They'll hand off. No, fake it. Tice rolls left. Now pump fake, spins, and gets brought down behind the line of scrimmage there. At the 45-yard line. We'll call that a sack for New Prague. Wasn't quite sure if Tice was going to take off and run that one or if he was still looking downfield. Owatonna will punt the football away nevertheless. Number 11, Colin Buteau, back deep to receive, standing at his own 10-yard line. And a whistle here and a timeout taken by Owatonna. So we'll take a timeout here as well. Back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
If you want to prove to your neighbors that you own land, you need a deed. But if you want to prove it to yourself, you need a tractor. That's why Coyote's made 2 all-new subcompact tractor models. The CS2220 and CS2520 feature drive-over mid-mount mower option and 22 to 25 horsepower Coyote diesel engines. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Back at New Prague High School, where the Huskies currently face 4th down and 5. At the New Prague 45-yard line, Buteau standing in his own 10-yard line, awaiting the punt. Can't quite tell who that punter is for Owatonna, as it's away. It's number 19 as New Prague signals for a fair catch. And actually, it's taken on the bounce by number 7, Wyatt Geeson, but he tried to advance it, won't be able to, because a fair catch signal was made. So the fair catch signal was made by Buteau, but it bounced short of him and was picked up by another Trojan. And so it'll be first down and 10 for New Prague at their own 15-yard line. Punter there for Owatonna was number 19, Landon Sturgis. Junior punter for Owatonna. First and 10 for the Trojans at their own 15-yard line. They keep it on the ground with Buteau. Buteau wrapped up immediately at the line of scrimmage by the Husky defensive front. It'll be second down and 10. Looks like they gave him a yard. Second down and 9 for the Trojans. .6:40 to play in the second quarter here. Still 7-6 New Prague. Two tailbacks in the backfield here for the Trojans. Bruner under center. Takes the snap, looks to throw here on second down. It's left side, pass complete on a curl route to number 21, TJ Washdock. They'll give him 5 there on the reception. Luke Weber made the tackle there for Owatonna. Third down and 5 for New Prague. That's what's on the video board here at New Prague High School. From their own 21. Husky defense looking to force back-to-back 3-and-outs here. Bruner under center, two tailbacks in the backfield. Bruner takes the snap, fakes the handoff, play action. They throw right side to Buteau, and he's brought down well short of the line to gain. But a 2-yard reception there for Buteau, and so New Prague, another 3-and-out for them. Since that first 82-yard touchdown drive for them, they've only gotten 1 first down on their next 3 drives combined. So Owatonna defense locking in here. Weber and Ginsky back deep to receive for the Huskies, standing at their own 45-yard line. Weichert will punt it away for the Trojans. 5 minutes and counting to play here in the first half. Trojans lead by 1, 7-6. Weichert, booming punt. Fair caught by Weber at the 37-yard line for Owatonna, so that's what the Husky offense will take over when we come back on AM 1390 KRFO and 94.7 FM.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Do you want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, today.
Back here at New Prague High School, out of the shotgun, the Huskies will run it with Graham up the middle, and Graham has a nice hole and gets brought down in Trojan territory. Gets the first down, and it'll be spotted at the Trojan 49-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Huskies there. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Tyson the shotgun, Graham to his left. Hands off to Graham again, and he gets stood up at the line. Now bounces it out. Tries to get back, and still nothing there. As Graham, on that first effort, couldn't get anything and kind of got pushed backwards and then tried to turn it upfield again, but it got met at the line of scrimmage once more. Second down and 10 here for Owatonna at the Trojan 49. 4 minutes to play here in the half. Huskies will get the football to start the third quarter. Trips to the left here for Owatonna. It's Johnson, Ginsky, and Weber. I believe that's Harston on the right side. High snap. Tice is able to grab it. He throws left side, and it is incomplete. Looking for Weber. Good coverage there by Jasperson for New Prague. So that'll make it 3rd down and 10 for the Huskies. Huskies come out 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Graham to the left of Tice. Tice takes the snap, looks to throw here, rolls right. Tice throws across his body, and it's too high. Looking for Johnson, and a flag comes in. Wow, I didn't think that football was catchable. But the penalty marker landed right where Johnson was. Johnson was the intended receiver. And that'll be pass interference on New Prague. So the pass was catchable, and that'll give Owatonna a 1st down. Even though the refs consider that pass catchable, if the Trojan defender had done nothing, it would have been an incomplete pass. And so Huskies will take it. Fresh set of downs here at the Trojan 34. They run up the middle with Graham, and Graham gets brought down at the Trojan 31-yard line. Cormac Smith made a tackle there for New Prague. 3:14 to play in the half. 2nd down and 7 for Owatonna at the Trojan 31. Trips to the left for the Huskies. Weber, Johnson, Ginsky from outside to inside. Then the Harstead's lined up split out on the right side. Tyson, the shotgun, takes the snap. This will be a forward pass to Ginsky on a little screen play. Ginsky trying to find some room. Has a couple juke moves and gets brought down right as a flag gets thrown. So it's about a 5-yard reception there for Ginsky as it stands. We'll see what the call is here from the officials. That'll be holding on Owatonna, so that will back the Huskies up to the Trojan 39-yard line. And so that'll make it 2nd down and 15 for the Huskies.
10-yard penalty. 2nd and 15, Huskies. There's a new break. 30-yard line.
2:40 to play in the half. 7-6 still. New Prague. 2 receivers left. 2 to the right for Owatonna. Tyson the shotgun. Graham to his right. Or that's Lazowski, actually. Takes the snap. Throws to Weber. They try to set up a screen pass to him. It was not going anywhere as Weichert is there to make the play for New Prague. And so 3rd down and 15. No gain on the pass play to Weber. Actually, correction, Tommy Christensen made the tackle there for the Trojans. 1:57 to play in the half. Trips to the right for Owatonna. It's Harstead, Johnson, and Ginsky from outside to in. Weber on the left side. High snap. Tice fields it. Looking to throw here. Rolls left. Tice. Deep ball. Fires. It is caught by Ginsky into the end zone for a touchdown. On 3rd and long, the Huskies get a big play. 39-yard touchdown reception for Nolan Ginsky, his 2nd touchdown of the game. First down was an 80-yard run. It was a screen play, but the pass was technically behind Ginsky, so it will go down as a run. And then Tice gets the high snap, rolls left, and finds Ginsky at about the 3-yard line, and Ginsky takes it the rest of the way into the end zone for the 39-yard touchdown grab. And we've got a timeout taken by Owatonna here before the extra point. So the Huskies had their first extra point blocked, so it's now it's 12-7 Owatonna. So we'll see if they keep the offense on the field and go for 2 here to try and make it a 7-point game. But just what Owatonna needed to end the half here. Still 1:40 left. New Prague does have all 3 timeouts, so they do have time for a a late drive here. But Owatonna will get the ball to start the second half. So Huskies will keep the offense on the field and go for two here. Two receivers left, two receivers right. Pistol formation. Lazowski behind Tice. Trying to make it a 14-7 ball game. Tice will hand off to Lazowski, and Lazowski will not get there. No gain on the run there for Lazowski, so it will remain 12-7. Owatonna with a $1.40 to play. We'll be back with more in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO and the KRFO app.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sundays.
Back here at New Prague High School, where Owatonna leads the Trojans 12-7 with 1:40 to play in the half. Huskies just had a 63-yard scoring drive, capped out by a 39-yard touchdown grab for Nolan Ginsky. His second touchdown of the game, had an 80-yard touchdown run on Owatonna's very first play of the game, and then gets the touchdown there. Owatonna's first extra point was blocked, and then they failed in the two-point conversion just a bit ago. Johnson will kick it away, taken to the 10 by New Prague. And the returner is brought down at about the 23-yard line. It was number 2, Hunter LeCire, on the return there for the Trojans. And so only 94 seconds remain in the half. But New Prague does have all 3 of their timeouts. And remember, the clock does stop briefly on a first down in high school football. Unlike the NFL and college. I guess in college it does stop at the end of each half. So they do have plenty of time here for a drive here at the end of the half. They'll keep it on the ground, run it with Smith on a pitch play. He runs left, and he stiff arms a defender and is brought down at about the 36-yard line. So the clock will continue to run. Luke Weber made the tackle there for Owatonna. Second down and 3 for New Prague at their own 35-yard line. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. 2 running backs in the backfield. Bruner under center. We'll hand it off again here to Buteau, and Buteau has nowhere to go. Kind of contorts his body to get something there. Maybe 2 yards on the run. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 here for the Trojans. See if Owatonna now will use a timeout. They will not. They only have 1 left. Thought they might try to force. Of course, I guess it is 3rd down, so wouldn't be able to stop the clock on another run here. Trojans will have to run 1 more play, but if they keep it on the ground, barring an Owatonna timeout, could head into the half down just 5. As there's a 6-second differential between the game clock and the play clock. Under center now again for Bruner. He sends Smith in motion from left to right. And they'll hand off to Buteau, and Buteau will get the first down. And that will do it. As the clock will stop with 2.6 seconds left, they'll spot the football, and that time will run out here. Daynard made the tackle there for Owatonna, and yes, the clock will expire here on this first half. 12-7 is our score here at the break. Be back with our first half stats in 2 minutes on AM 1390 KRFO and 94.7 FM.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetico water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetico water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
Home of the truckload buy, saves you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Rice Foods.
Go tailgating with the remarkably fresh savings you'll get when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up 7-ounce Signature Fresh Gourmet Beef Patties, 2 for $5. Game Day Marinated Chicken Wings, $2.99 a pound. And 1-pound packs of premium fresh brats or Italian sausage links, $4.99.
Home of the truckload buy, saves you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Rice Foods.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Back here at New Prague High School, where at the half, Owatonna leads the Trojans 12-7. We'll recap that first half for you. As New Prague won the toss, they elected to receive. They wanted the football first, and they had an opening 7-minute, 51-second drive. It was an 82-yard drive that was capped out by a 3-yard quarterback keeper from Michael Bruner to punch it in for the first score of the game. So that put New Prague up 7-0. Then Owatonna, on their first play of the game, ran a screen play. It was a backwards pass to Nolan Ginsky, so it'll go down as a run for 80 yards. To make it 7-6, the extra point was then blocked. And so it remained 7-6. Then we had one first down on the next drive for New Prague. They ended up punting the football away. Owatonna got it back, had a nice drive going. They were near the red zone when Darian Stronsky fumbled the football after about a 5-yard reception, was trying to cut it upfield. New Prague's Evan Weichert recovered that fumble. So that halted a Owatonna drive. Then both teams went 3 and out. New Prague went 3 and out again. And then Owatonna ended the half with a 63-yard touchdown drive, which was capped out by a 39-yard touchdown reception for senior wide receiver Nolan Ginsky, who continues his great night And we'll have our first half stats for you in a moment. But that's the lay of the land here at the half. 12-7. Owatonna with the lead. Other games going on across the North Star South Maroon District tonight. Rochester Century is down 42-0 on the road against Chanhassen in the second quarter. Looks like the Storm are well on their way to a victory against the Panthers in that one. And then Rochester John Marshall currently playing at Northfield. Do not have a score from that football game. So we'll pause for another 2 minutes and have our first half stats when we come back on AM 1390 KRFO. Back in 2 minutes.
Looking for a dedicated real estate expert in Faribault or the surrounding areas? Meet Evan Knutson from Weikert Realty. Evan brings local knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to helping you find the perfect home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring, Evan's expertise and passion make the process smooth and stress-free. Don't just find a house, find a home with Evan Knutson at Weikert Realty. Visit Weikert.com or call 507-210-9140 and take the first step towards your dream home.
How much fun is Coyote Tractor's new line of zero-turn mowers? Well, how many acres you got? Coyote's 12 model zero-turn mower line has ergonomic seating and controls, keyless start with onboard diagnostics, and fabricated reinforced steel decks of 48, 54, or 60-inch width. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. You want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. Closed on Sunday.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Back here at New Prague High School, we're at the half. The Huskies lead the Trojans 12-7. We've got our first half stats. First for Owatonna. Hunter Tice was 3 for 5 for 45 yards and a touchdown. He had one carry for -3 yards. Nolan Ginsky had 2 carries for 89 yards and a touchdown. Remember that first play, I called a screen pass. It really was a screen pass, but was technically behind the line of scrimmage, so will go down as a run. So that's why he's got the 2 carries for 89 yards and a touchdown. And then Ginsky had the 1 catch for 39 yards and a touchdown. Tristan Graham has 6 rushes for 46 yards. Darian Stronsky has 1 catch for 6 yards and a fumble. And Luke Weber has 1 catch for 0 yards. I'm still waiting on those first half stats for New Prague. We'll get those to you when we get them up here in the booth. While we wait, we'll run through some other Owatonna fall sports, some updates on those. In girls tennis, the Huskies have their next match Tuesday at Northfield. In boys soccer, the Huskies had their 3rd tie of the season last night on the road against Mankato East, 3-3. The Huskies are now 2-2-3 on the season. Their next match will be tomorrow on the road against Cretin-Durham Hall. Their next home match will be Tuesday against Rochester Century. In girls soccer, Owatonna beat Mankato East last night at home 2-1. The girls improved to an overall record of 3-4. Jessica Fisher and Nora Cedarstrom had the 2 goals for the Huskies in their win against the Cougars. And the next match for the girls team is tomorrow at 1 o'clock at home against Chaska. In volleyball, the team won 3-0 last night as they played host to Red Wing. They're now 3-5 on the season. Their next game is Tuesday down in Austin. They'll be back home Thursday against Winona. And then girls swim and dive has a meet tomorrow over at Mankato East High School. Other schools competing in that include Mankato East, St. Peter, Tri-City United, Austin, Faribault, and Mankato West. Now have stats for New Prague in that first half. Quarterback Michael Bruner was 5 for 6 for 46 yards. He also had 4 carries for 10 yards and a touchdown. Colin Buteau had 3 runs for 40 yards and had a catch for 2. Cormac Smith had 4 carries for 13 yards. Evan Weichert had 2 catches for 19 yards. Thomas Christensen had 1 catch for 22 yards. And TJ Washstock had 1 catch for 4 yards. So those are your first half stats. We'll pause for 2 more minutes, but when we come back, we'll run through the homecoming top 12 for Owatonna, which were announced today earlier. So we'll be back in 2 minutes with that on AM 1390 KRFO.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetico water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetico water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
Home of the truckload buy, send your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
Go tailgating with the remarkably fresh savings you'll get when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up 7-ounce Signature Fresh Gourmet Beef Patties, 2 for $5. Game Day Marinated Chicken Wings, $2.99 a pound. And 1-pound packs of Premium Fresh Brats or Italian Sausage Links, $4.99.
Home of the truckload buy, send your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
Back here at New Prague High School, where at the half, Owatonna leads New Prague 12-7. The Huskies will get the football to start the third quarter. Earlier today, the top 12 homecoming kings and queens were announced for Owatonna. We'll run through those quick. The top 12 kings for homecoming are Tate Berg, Blake Davison, Blake Fitcher, Nolan Ginsky, Eli Grossland, Zach Harstead, Jamie Lazowski, Finley Lovelace, Thomas Oyen, Darian Stronsky, Luke Weber, and Joe Zeman. The top 12 queens are Addison Aarons, Ellery Blacker, Amanda Clubb, Joanna Haggerty, Cora Hess, Nora Kath, Kennedy Katsung, Marin Poole, Avery Rausch, Isabella Schultz, Hallie Tice, and Kelly Wipa. So special congratulations to the 24 OHS seniors named top 12 kings and queens, respectively. As both teams have retaken the field for their halftime warm-ups. As we get set to start the second half of our game here tonight between Owatonna and New Prague. Again, 12-7 is our score. We'll be back with that second half in 2 more minutes on AM 1390 KRFO and 94.7 FM.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
Dreaming of the perfect home in Faribault? Look no further than Evan Knutson Homes, your local Weikert Realty expert. Evan Knutson knows the community inside and out, helping families just like yours find the home that fits their needs and budget. Whether you're buying your first home or looking to upgrade, Evan is here to guide you every step of the way. Trust experience. Trust commitment. Trust Evan Knutson Homes, Weikert Realty in Faribault. Call 507-210-9140 today and start your journey home.
If you want to prove to your neighbors that you own land, you need a deed. But if you want to prove it to yourself, you need a tractor. That's why Coyote's made 2 all-new subcompact tractor models. The CS2220 and CS2520 feature drive-over mid-mount mower option and 22 to 25 horsepower Coyote diesel engines. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Do you want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, today.
Back at New Prague High School, about ready to start the second half of our game tonight between the Trojans and the Huskies. 12-7 is our score. New Prague's touchdown came on their first drive. It was a 3-yard quarterback keeper from Michael Bruner. Owatonna, they scored on their very first offensive play of the game, an 80-yard touchdown run on a screen play to Nolan Ginsky. And then just before the end of the half, Ginsky had a 39-yard touchdown reception from Hunter Tice. First extra point was blocked for Owatonna. They tried to go for 2 and did not get it at the end of the half, so that's why we're at 12-7. Here's we get set to go to start the third quarter. Owatonna will get the football. I mentioned before the break the top 12 for Owatonna for homecoming. Homecoming will be October 4th at Owatonna High School. That game will be against Mankato West. Thomas Geiger on to kick it away for New Prague. Kick is fielded at the 10 by Owatonna. And the return man tries to bounce it outside and gets brought down inside the 20. Trying to tell who that was. It was number 88, Isaiah Farwell, who had the return there for Owatonna. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies from their own 20-yard line. Looking to add on this drive to their 12-7 lead, make it a 2-score game. Trips to the left for Owatonna. Tice in the shotgun as Graham to his left. Fakes the handoff to Graham. Tice rolls left, now throws to Ginsky. I believe that was another backwards pass. Ginsky gets pushed out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard there. So it'll be second down. Looks like they'll give him 2 there. Second down and 8 for Owatonna. Connor Williams made the tackle there for the Trojans. Second down and 8 for Owatonna at their own 22-yard line. Trip to the right here. For the Huskies, Ginsky on the left side. Tice takes the snap, high snap. Will keep it himself here, and it's tripped up at about the 25-yard line. Number 73, Anthony Schilling, made the play there for the Trojans. Schilling, 5'7", 205-pound senior for New Prague. That'll make it third down and 5. So a 3-yard run there for Tice. Huskies will come out on third down. 2 receivers left. It's Weber and Ginsky. 2 receivers right. It's Stronsky and Johnson. Graham to the left of Tice. Huskies looking to avoid going 3 and out here. Tice takes the snap, throws, has Weber right at the first down marker, and that will move the chains. And they needed 5. They got 6. Little comeback route there for Weber. Nice ball by Tice. Hit him right in the chest. First down and 10 for Owatonna at their own 31-yard line. Coming up on 2 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. It's Weber and Ginsky to the left. Johnson and Stronsky to the right. Graham in the backfield with Tice. Tice hands off to Graham. Graham tries to run it left in between the tackles and gets brought down at the 39-yard line. So an 8-yard pickup there for Tristan Graham. The junior tailback for Owatonna. Number 65, Dwayne Menokpour, brought him down. 2nd and 2 for the Huskies. Again, similar formation, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Tice in the shotgun. Takes the snap. And they were on a flea flicker. Tice now throws, has Ginsky wide open at the 45 of New Prague. He makes a man miss inside the 30, still on his feet, and gets brought down inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. What a play for Owatonna there on the flea flicker. They handed it off to Graham, who pitched it right back to Tice, who hit Ginsky in stride. That will be for Ginsky a 42-yard reception to set up 1st and 10 for Owatonna at the 19-yard line. This trip to the red zone brought to you by Garlic's Water Conditioning. As Tice rolls left, throws a forward pass to Ginsky, who gets pushed out of bounds at the 6-yard line. So a 15-yard catch there for Ginsky right after his 42-yard reception. Austin Wilson pushed him out of bounds for New Prague. First and goal, Owatonna at the Trojans. 6, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Graham to the left of Tice. Tice takes the snap. He'll hand off to Graham, and Graham surges forward, maybe gets a yard. Looks like they will give him 1, so it'll be second down and goal from the 5 for Owatonna here. New Prague's defense has played quite well. They just have not had an answer for Nolan Ginsky, who, when he's caught the ball in space, has been very difficult to bring down. Of course, one of the fastest players on the field, part of that 4x2 state championship relay team for Owatonna this past spring. Has an offer from Division I FCS St. Thomas. Ginski does. Chip to the right here for Owatonna on 2nd and goal. Tice rolls right, throws too high. Looking for Ginski there out in the flat. So it'll be 3rd down and goal here for Owatonna at the 5. 7:54 to play here in the 3rd quarter. First drive for Owatonna here of this 3rd quarter. Big play here. Potentially 4-down territory. They come out 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. I formation. Fisher in fullback. Lazowski is the tailback. And Pro with the snap. Tice can't corral. Ball is free. It's picked up by New Prague. And they say he was down as a Trojan picked up and tried to run with it, but they say his knee was down. And it's Trojan football. As the Trojan train horn sounds, it was number 20, Connor Williams, who fell on that football. When he picked it up, had a knee in the ground, but he took off and probably would have maybe scored a touchdown or at least gotten a lot of yards there. But the refs say his knee was down, so turnover nevertheless for Owatonna. On the snap, exchange, fumble. At the Trojan 5, so the Trojans will run it here on 1st down and 10 from their own 5 to Buteau. He picks up 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. As Owatonna lucky there. Well, unlucky on the fumble, but lucky that they ruled Williams down because he might have been able to take that all the way. As there was a huge pile trying to recover that football, and it kind of popped out and Williams had it, but his knee was down when he corralled it. Otherwise, there was no one there in front of him. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Smith comes in motion. Bruner takes the snap, throws, quick comeback route to number 22, Jasperson. He's brought down short of the line again at the 12-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 3. Ginski brought him down for Owatonna. 6:38 to play 3rd quarter, 12-7 still Owatonna. Scoreboard has 3rd and 4, actually, for the Trojans. Bruner will come out under center, 2 running backs behind him. 1 receiver split out on the right side. Smith comes in motion. They pitch it to Buteau. Buteau makes a man miss, but won't have anywhere to go upfield. Brought down at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 4th down and 4 for the Trojans, and so they'll send the punt team on here. So Owatonna should get pretty good field position here. Of course, won't have as good a field position unless it's a monster return before the fumble, but Weber and Ginski will stand at the Trojan 40. Weichert in the Trojan end zone about 2 yards deep. And now Ginski and Weber back up to the Trojan 47. Weichert gets the punt away. It's a nice punt. Weber will fair catch it at the Trojan 46-yard line, so that's where the Huskies will take over when we come back on AM 1390 KRFO.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sundays.
Back at New Prague High School, Owatonna will keep it on the ground here. 1st and 10 from the Trojan 46. They give it to Graham, and Graham runs it up the middle for about 5-6 yards there in the carry. Gets to the 40, so 2nd down and 4 for Owatonna. 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 12-7 Huskies. Trips to the right for Owatonna. From the outside in, it's Stronsky, Johnson, Ginsky, left side Weber. Graham to the left of Tice, who's in the shotgun. He takes the snap, looks to throw here. It'll be a pass forward to Ginsky, who's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain there on the reception to Ginsky. So 3rd down and 4 here for Owatonna at the New Prague 40. So potentially 4-down territory for Owatonna, but we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Trips to the left. It's Weber, Johnson, and Ginsky on the left side. Stronsky on the right side. Tyson, the shotgun, has Graham back there with him. Takes the snap. They'll hand off to Graham. Graham runs. Big hole, gets the 1st down and more. Graham spins and brought down at the 26-yard line. So a 14-yard run there for Tristan Graham, the junior tailback. Continues to pile up yards. Evan Weicker made the stop there for New Prague. 1st and 10, Owatonna at the New Prague 26-yard line. Trips to the left here for the Huskies. Weber, Johnson, Ginsky, Stronsky out on the right side. Graham to the left of Tice, who was in the shotgun. Tice takes the snap, hands off to Graham once more. Graham spins off a tackle, but gets met by Tommy Christensen. And now a flag flies after the Christensen tackle. Graham got about 5 yards there on the run. Penalty marker, though, pending here. We'll see what the call is here. Came right after the hit from Christensen. And so it's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on New Prague. So I didn't see the infraction myself, but Owatonna sure will take it. That'll make it 1st down and 11 for Owatonna. Or 1st down and 10 at the 11. This red zone trip brought to you by Garlic's Water Conditioning. They run it with Graham up the middle. Graham, big hole, and he will run into the end zone for an Owatonna touchdown. So Owatonna takes advantage of the penalty, gets it 1st and 10 at the 11, and Graham runs it in for the touchdown. That comes with 3:10 to play in the third quarter. Sorry, I believe I said 19. It's 18-7, Owatonna. Johnson will come on to kick. Logan Langenberg will hold it. Snap, spot, kick on the way is good. So that makes it 19-7, Owatonna. So we'll be back with more in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO and the KRFO app.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Back at New Prague High School, where Huskies lead New Prague 19-7. OHS student section has the "That was easy" chant going after the 11-yard touchdown run for Tristan Graham. Made it 19-7. It's 19 because Owatonna got their first extra point blocked, second extra point. They went for 2, actually. Gave the ball to Jamie Lazowski in a run. He was unable to get into the end zone. That made it 12-7, which was the score throughout most of the third quarter here until Graham's touchdown made it 19-7. Johnson's extra point after that score was good. 3:10 to play here in the third. Johnson will kick it deep. It'll be taken at the 10-yard line by New Prague. And they'll get it out to about the 27, 28-yard line. Returner there for New Prague was T.J. Washdock. Logan Risser made the tackle there for the Huskies. So 1st and 10 here for New Prague. They went 3 and out on their first drive of this second half. Haven't had points since their first drive of the game when they had an 82-yard touchdown drive that took over 7 minutes off the clock. In the pistol, Bruner hands off to Buteau, and Buteau gets about 2. You got to expect New Prague to start throwing the football here. Down 2 scores with 2:45 and counting to play in this third quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans from their own 28. Under center with 2 tailbacks is Bruner. Sends Washdock in motion from left to right. They'll look to throw now on 2nd down. Fire incomplete. Looking for Weichert there. That'll make it 3rd down and 8 for New Prague. Really could use a 1st down here. After that touchdown drive, they got 1 first down on their next drive, then 3 and out, 3 and out. And then they had the ball at the end of the second half for about a minute and a half and may have got a 1st down or 2 on that drive, but just essentially ran on the clock out. And so it's been tough sledding for this New Prague offense, but credit to Owatonna's defense. They played exceptional last week against Chanhassen, holding the Storm to just 7 points and having a 64-yard scoop and score for Blake Fitcher. And now, outside of that first drive, have been playing lockdown defense here tonight. And a whistle before the snap. Don't see a flag, but there must be one. No, it'll be a timeout taken by New Prague. That'll be their first of this second half. With 2:22 to play in the third quarter, we'll pause for 30 seconds and be back with more on AM 1390 KRFO.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref. That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
Back at New Prague High School, where the Trojans currently face 3rd down and 8 from their own 28-yard line here with 2:22 to go in the third quarter. Owatonna leads the Trojans 19-7. New Prague desperately looking for a 1st down here. Husky defense looking to force another 3 and out. Pistol formation. Bruner takes the snap, throws right side. Weichert leaps up and makes the grab. Brought down at the 40 by Weber, who was in on the coverage, and so a nice throw and catch there for New Prague makes it 1st down and 10 for them at their own 40. Trojans will come out now with Bruner in the shotgun. He's got split backs back there with him. One receiver split out left side. Bruner takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now keeping himself, and brought down behind the line of scrimmage on the run there by Blake Davison. A loss of 1 for Bruner on the design quarterback keeper. That'll make it 2nd and 11 for the Trojans from their own 39-yard line. Minute 39 to play here in the third quarter.
At the Trojan 39-yard line.
As Trojan offense looking to get something going here. Late in this third quarter. Play clock now down to 10 as the Trojans break from the huddle. One receiver split out on the right side. They've got Christensen lined up on the left side at tight end. Bruner under center, 2 running backs behind him. And a flag flies here. And it'll be a delay of game. I mentioned they broke the huddle with 10 seconds on the play clock. And actually, no, it'll be a timeout. So the penalty marker did go out, but it looks like New Prague got the timeout in just before the play clock expired. And so that'll burn their second timeout of the half. So just one more timeout remaining for the Trojans. And so we'll see if that affects them here late in this one. As we'll keep it here for the timeout. Owatonna, it's been all Owatonna this second half. They had a great first drive to start the half. They got all the way down to the 5-yard line, then had some trouble on a snap, quarterback center exchange with Tice and I believe it's Meneguzzo is the center for Owatonna. Let me check that here quick. Yeah, it is Meneguzzo. So a quarterback center exchange there. Fumble recovered by New Prague's Connor Williams. But New Prague unable to get anything going as Bruner will throw it here. Passes knocked away by Ginsky on 2nd down and 11. That'll force 3rd and 11. But then after that turnover, Owatonna got it right back after a 3-and-out for New Prague, and then scored on that next drive with an 11-yard touchdown run from Tristan Graham to make it 19-7. 1:01 to play here in the third. Big 3rd down here, really for both teams. If Owatonna gets the ball back, they can take some more time off the clock and potentially add to their 12-point lead. But New Prague trying to keep their offense on the field and maybe get some points on this drive. Haven't scored since 3:51. In the first quarter. Bruner takes the snap, throws, quick out to Weichert, leaps up high, but just off his fingertips. Weber was there in the coverage, and so that'll make it 4th down and 11 for New Prague. Actually, that drive, it was 3:09 left when New Prague scored in the first quarter. So that'll make it 4th down and 11 for the Trojans. Weichert will come on to punt it away. Ginsky and Weber back deep to receive for Owatonna. Standing at their own 28-yard line. Weichert's punt will bounce at the 30, picked up by Weber at the 25. Weber runs right, trying to find a seam, and gets brought down at the 34-yard line of Owatonna. And so that's what the Husky offense will take over here with 46.8 seconds to play in this third quarter. Owatonna still holding on to that 19-7 lead. Trips to the left here for Owatonna. One receiver right. Tyson, the shotgun, has Graham to his left. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Graham, now rolls left, throws behind him to Ginsky, and Ginsky gets tripped up on the run there. After about a 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. Clock will continue to run. Austin Wilson made the play there for the Trojans. Owatonna does not have to run another play if they do not want to, and it looks like they will not. They'll let this third quarter expire and head into the fourth with a 19-7 lead. They'll have 2nd and 8 from their own 36 when we come back in 1 minute on AM 1390 KRFO.
There is nothing on the market like Connecticut water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Connecticut water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
Home of the truckload buy, save your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
Go tailgating with the remarkably fresh savings you'll get when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up 7-ounce Signature Fresh Gourmet Beef Patties, 2 for $5. Game Day Marinated Chicken Wings, $2.99 a pound. And 1 pound packs of premium fresh brats or Italian sausage links, $4.99.
Home of the truckload buy, save your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
Back at New Prague High School, where the Huskies have 2nd down and 8 from their own 36-yard line here to start the fourth quarter in this one. 19-7. Owatonna has the lead over the Trojans. Now a whistle both right before the play. And they'll add some more time on the play clock here. So no penalty there. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Graham to the left of Tice. He takes the snap, hands off to Graham, who runs up the middle, cuts it back now, and gets about 7 there on the run. That'll make it 3rd down and 3. Revan Teets in on the stop for the Trojans. So 3rd and 3 for Owatonna from their own 41-yard line. Huskies trying to keep this drive alive and take more time off the clock, holding on to a 12-point lead here against the Trojans. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Tice in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He'll hand off to Graham. Graham runs left and gets the first down. Past the 45, brought down at the 47. A.J. Weber made the play there for New Prague as Graham now will check out here. A little banged up on the play. Runs off under his own power. So hope that's just a stinger for him, and he's right back in the game as Lazowski will check in for him. First and 10, Owatonna at their own 47-yard line. 2 receivers left. It's Weber and Ginsky. 2 to the right. It's Stronsky and Johnson. Lazowski to the left of Tice, who was in the shotgun. They hand it off to Lazowski. Lazowski has a nice hole and gets brought down after about a 5-yard pickup there. So that'll make it 2nd down and 5. Huskies are into New Prague territory. Ben Simon made the tackle there for the Trojans. Huskies in no hurry here on offense, looking to take as much time off the clock as they can. Coming up on 10:15 left to play in this one. Here, Derek Theda with you tonight on AM 1390 KRFO, your home for Husky football all season long. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Tyson the shotgun. They hand it off to Lazowski once more. Lazowski tries to spin his way forward and gets brought down at the Trojan 46. So a 2-yard pickup for him. That'll make it 3rd down and 3. So another big 3rd down here for Owatonna and for New Prague. Their defense looking to get off the field here. Lazowski still in the backfield with Tice. Huskies will go trips to the left with Weber, Johnson, and Ginsky. Stronsky on the right side. They hand it after Lazowski. He runs left off tackle and brought down right near the line to gain. We'll see where they spot him. It might be 4-down territory as the Huskies are in New Prague territory. It will be 4th down and 1. So a 2-yard gain there for Lazowski. And looks like Owatonna's going to keep the offense on the field. They'll bring in Fitcher, the fullback. And Harstead, the other tight end. 8:50 to play in the ball game here. I formation, one receiver left, one to the right. Tice, of course, under center. And New Prague's going to call a timeout here. Want to make sure they've got the right scheme here on this critical 4th down. So we'll take a timeout here as well. Back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
Back at New Prague High School, where Owatonna leads New Prague 19-7 with 8:39 to play in the ball game. Owatonna has 4th down and 1 from the New Prague 44. We're going to keep the offense on the field here. New Prague just called timeout, their last of the half, to talk this over. And now another whistle here. Make sure the ball's set correctly. I think they actually had the ball lined up right at the 1st down marker, so Owatonna would have taken that. It'll be an I formation bunch set here for the Huskies. Probably run a QB sneak or a fullback dive here. They do run a QB sneak, and it looks like Tice, I don't know if he got there. Tice. The referees run right out on the line to gain. We'll see where they spot him. They might have to bring the chains out to measure this one. New Prague's defensive front met the Owatonna line. And Tice maybe got a yard. And they're going to say he did not get it. So a turnover on downs. They don't even measure it. And it looks like it is short based on the spot. But didn't even bring the chains out to check it. Not sure if Owatonna is requesting that or if they're allowed to, but nevertheless, a turnover on downs gives New Prague the ball near midfield here, trying to get some points on the board. They'll run it with Buteau, left off tackle, and Buteau gets brought down right at the 49-yard line. Jamie Lazowski made the tackle there for Owatonna. Eight 12 to play here in this one. 2nd and 4 for New Prague from their own 49-yard line. Have not scored since 3:09 to play in the first quarter. Man in motion here for the Trojans. They fake the handoff, now pass it out left side. Can't quite tell who that was. It was to Sawyer Jasperson on the reception. And the referees originally had that spotted at the 47, and now they move it up past the chains. It looked like it might have been 2nd and short there. Jasperson got well beyond the line to gain there. So a brief miscommunication there with the refs, but they get it corrected. 1st and 10 for the Trojans from the Husky 45-yard line. Bruner pitches to Buteau, right side, and he gets swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. And looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain there for Buteau. Zach Dainert made the play for Owatonna. 2nd down and 10. 7-10 to play here in this one. New Prague, you think want to start airing this football out here. They're down 2 scores, no timeouts left. 2 receivers left here. Bruner sends Christensen in motion. They hand off once more to Buteau, and Buteau again gets about 3 yards. And so just like that, 3rd down and 7, a critical 3rd down here for New Prague. Blake Davison made the tackle there for Owatonna. And so probably 4 down territory for New Prague here, so they don't have to get it all right here. But added pressure if they don't get it right here. Two receivers left, 2 to the right. Rare shotgun formation here for the Trojans. Bruner all by himself in the backfield. Takes the snap, throws a slant route, and it is incomplete. Knocked away by Ginsky. Weichert, the intended target there for Bruner. And so now they will keep the offense on the field. New Prague will. 4th down and 7, 6:12 to play. Huge play here for the Trojans. Try and stay alive in this football game. Husky student section making noise. Bruner all by himself in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Will throw it left side. Has a man. Weichert. It's too high. Off his fingertips, and so it'll be a turnover on downs. And it'll go right back to Owatonna. And so you wonder how many more chances this New Prague offense will have. 6:08 to play here in this one. They're down 12, 19-7. Do not have any timeouts remaining. Score of this game last year, Owatonna got the win at home 17-7, so a similar score thus far this year. 2 receivers left. It's Weber and Ginsky, 2 to the right, Stronsky and Weber. Good to see Tristan Graham back into the game for Owatonna. He's to the left of Tice, who was in the shotgun. Tice takes the snap. They'll keep it on the ground with Graham. Graham gets met at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or 2 there on the run. I'll give him 2. Gets it to the Owatonna 44-yard line. So a 2-yard pickup for Graham. 2nd down and 8. Simon with the hit for New Prague. Trips to the left here for the Huskies. 1 receiver right. Graham to the left of Tice. 5:25 and counting to play. Tice takes the snap. They'll keep it on the ground with Graham again. Graham gets brought down at about the 48-yard line, so a 3-yard pickup for him. That'll make it 3rd down and 5. Ben Simon got there first for New Prague. Now under 5 minutes to play in this one. Trips to the left here for Owatonna. Weber, Ginsky, and Johnson. Stronsky on the right side. Tice in the shotgun. Now looks over to the sideline with 7 seconds on the play clock. Now with 3, Tice still looking over to the sideline with 2, with 1, and a timeout taken by Owatonna to avoid the delay of game penalty here on 3rd and 4. And so with 4:31 to play, Huskies burn their first timeout of the half. We'll be back with their 3rd down play in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Back at New Prague High School, where the Huskies have 3rd down and 4 from their own 48-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. New Prague crowd making noise here. Tice in the shotgun. High snap. Fires a deep pass. Right sideline. It's incomplete. Looking for Weber. It's knocked away by the Trojans. Can't tell who that was. Looks like it's number 30. Ben Jurdy. Check that. Number 33, Carter Schmall, with the coverage there. Nice play to leap up and knock that one down, as it was a pretty nice ball from Tice. But a great defensive play there by the Trojans to force 4th and 4. Sturgis will come on to punt. 2 Trojans back deep to receive, sitting at their own 20. Sturgis gets the punt away. It's a high punt. It'll bounce at the 29-yard line and be down at the 25-yard line. And so that's where the Trojan offense will start. And we'll keep it here as their offense takes the field. 1st and 10 for New Prague at their own 25-yard line. And so a drive here that you would assume is 4-down territory the rest of the way for New Prague on offense. So they've got 4 minutes and 15 seconds to get 12 points at least to try and tie this one up. It's 19-7 Owatonna. Deep throw from Bruner is incomplete. Looking for Jasperson. Too high on that play on the post route. Second down and 10 now for the Trojans after the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 Trojans from their 25.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Bruner in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws right side. Too high. Looking for, I believe that was Jasperson again, and it was. Jasperson jumped up for that football, went through his hands. Would have been a tough grab. And so that'll make it 3rd down and 10 for the Trojans. Trying to show a little bit of life here with 4:07 to play. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, pistol formation. Bruner takes the snap. Looks to throw, has a man. It's incomplete. He threw it right as Jasperson was making his break. And it went right through Jasperson's hands. Right as he turned around, that ball was right there. And I didn't have time to turn around and make the grab. And it looks like New Prague's going to go ahead and concede here and punt this football away. As Weichert comes on now for the punt. Owatonna's going to keep their defense out on the field. On 4th and 10 here for New Prague from their own 25-yard line. So nobody back deep to receive for the Huskies here. And assuming Weichert does punt this football away, the Huskies will be able to start just running the clock out. And Weichert will punt it away. It'll bounce at midfield and roll all the way down to the 30-yard line of Owatonna. So that's where the Huskies will start. When we come back on AM 1390 KRFO.
Looking for a dedicated real estate expert in Faribault or the surrounding areas? Meet Evan Knutson from Weichert Realty. Evan brings local knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to helping you find the perfect home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring, Evan's expertise and passion make the process smooth and stress-free. Don't just find a house, find a home with Evan Knutson at Weichert Realty. Visit Weichert.com or call 507-210-9140 and take the first step towards your dream home.
Back here in New Prague, where Owatonna leads 19-7 over the Trojans with 3:51 to play. Huskies have the football at their own 30-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. And Graham to the left of Tice. They'll keep it on the ground with Graham, and Graham has a nice hole and surges forward for about 6 yards there on the carry.
With the tackle for the Trojans, 31, Cormac Smith.
And so I believe 2 first downs would for sure do it for Owatonna. And depending on if they get the first down on this play or not, they might only need one more, assuming they let the play clock run all the way down here, as New Prague is out of timeouts. And I believe they used 2, maybe all 3 of them in the third quarter. I'd have to check the tape to be sure, but have not had any timeouts for at least the latter part of this fourth quarter. And a little miscommunication there on the snap. Michael Heitkamp is now in at quarterback. Kept it himself. Looks like he was trying to hand it off to Graham. Now a flag comes in. And so we'll see what that call is. That'll be holding on Owatonna. That'll back them up and make it second down and long, very long here. Because it was second and about 4. Now second down and 13 here. With 2:50 and counting to play in this one.
After the penalty, second and 13 for the Huskies.
Ty's back in at quarterback here. Trips to the left here for Owatonna. One receiver right. Tice takes the snap, hands off to Graham. Graham gets a little bit past the original line of scrimmage.
Graham with the carry. Weichert with the tackle.
Weichert in on the stop for the Trojans. Third down and 7, so about a 7-yard pickup there for Graham. Now under 2 minutes to play. So if Owatonna lets this clock run all the way down, probably under a minute when New Prague will get the football back, and they might just run the clock out. Trips to the left here for Owatonna. Tice hands off to Graham. Graham runs up the middle and gets stopped at the 35-yard line. So it'll be fourth down here for Owatonna. 4th and 5 at the 35. Game clock at 1:15. Play clock at 30. So Owatonna can let this clock run all the way down to 45 seconds if they choose to before punting the football away, or may even try to go for it to try and just put this game on ice. As the Owatonna student section starts the "I believe that we will win" chant, and they will. Advancing to 3-0 here in this 2024 season. New Prague will fall to 0-3, and Owatonna will take a timeout with 43.5 seconds to play. We'll keep it right here. And so it was 12-7 at the half. Owatonna had one drive that got down to the New Prague 5, but then fumbled it on a quarterback center exchange, which was recovered by New Prague. They ended up going 3 and out, and they scored. Owatonna did on their next drive to make it 19-7. But that's been our only points here of this second half. And now Owatonna, see what they do if they just try to get this first down. It's 4th and 5. And that would end the game if they get this first down. If not, New Prague, and actually, no, they'll send the punt team on. Sturgis will punt it away. Buteau and Schmoll back deep to receive for the Trojans. Sturgis gets the punt away. It's a nice punt. Wow, sends both Trojan return men back, and this is going to be inside the 10 and down at the 6-yard line. A great punt there by Sturgis. So that'll be the ball was on the 35-yard line. They spotted at the 7. So it's a 58-yard punt there by Sturgis. So a nice play there from him. 31.8 seconds to play. I would presume New Prague, without any timeouts, down 12, will just run the football here. They got 93 yards ahead of them. Just run the ball and let this clock expire. They'll come out in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Bruner takes the snap, will throw it, and it's intercepted by Luke Weber. And so the Trojans don't decide to run it. They try to throw it, and Luke Weber gets a chance to pad his stats with the interception to end this football game at 19-7. Will be the final. Huskies can take a knee here, and they'll advance to 3-0 on the season. Trojans will fall to 0-3. 28 seconds on the clock. Trojans have no timeouts. Tice in victory formation will knee it down, and that will do it. Owatonna gets the win, 19-7 over New Prague. And the Huskies keep their undefeated season alive as the teams will head to center field to shake hands. And so with that, we'll pause for 2 minutes and be back with our post-game show on AM 1390 KRFO and 94.7 FM.
How much fun is Coyote Tractor's new line of zero-turn mowers? Well, how many acres you got? Coyote's 12-model zero-turn mower line has ergonomic seating and controls, keyless start with onboard diagnostics, and fabricated reinforced steel decks of 48, 54, or 60-inch width. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Do you want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. Closed on Sunday.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan. Oh, come on, Ref. That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
Back here at New Prague High School, where Owatonna gets the 12-point win, 19-7, as the Boys of Fall plays over the loudspeaker here, as New Prague falls to 0-3. Owatonna, though, 3-0 after the win. And New Prague had their best drive of the night, their first drive of the game, 7-minute, 51-second, 82-yard drive, capped off by a 3-yard touchdown run from their quarterback, Michael Bruner. And then, besides that, not a lot going offensively for the Trojans. Owatonna had 3 touchdowns in this football game, an 80-yard touchdown, technically a run for Nolan Ginsky on a screenplay that was behind the line of scrimmage. That was the first play of the game for Owatonna. He housed it, made it 7-6. Extra point was blocked. And then Ginsky had another touchdown, 39-yard reception at the end of the first half to make it 12-7. 2-point conversion for Owatonna was no good. And then in the third quarter, Owatonna on their second drive of the quarter had a 54-yard drive capped off by an 11-yard touchdown run from Tristan Graham. The extra point on that touchdown was good to result in our final score of 19-7. Other scores from around the North Star South Maroon District in the fourth quarter: Chanhassen 63, Rochester Century, 0. And then at the end of the third, Rochester John Marshall 21, Northfield 6. And so Century will get the loss tonight against Chanhassen, and looks like Rochester JM actually just got an update on that game. 27-6 now the score between JM and Northfield with 9 minutes to play in the fourth. So it looks like JM well on their way to a victory over the Raiders. And so now we'll run through our post-game stats. For Owatonna, Hunter Tice was 7 for 11 for 106 yards and 1 touchdown. On the ground, Nolan Ginsky had 4 carries for 93 yards and a touchdown. Tristan Graham had 19 carries for 121 yards and a touchdown. Hunter Tice had 3 runs for 1 yard. Jamie Lazowski, 3 carries for 9 yards. And receiving for Owatonna, Darian Stronsky, 1 catch for 6 yards. Luke Weber, 2 catches for 6 yards, and Nolan Ginsky, 4 grabs for 94 yards and a touchdown. For New Prague, Michael Bruner was 6 for 18 for 69 yards. He had an interception on the final play of the game for New Prague. And about 20-some seconds left, back at their own 7, threw a pass that was picked off by Luke Weber. On the ground for New Prague, Colin Buteau had 19 carries for 50 yards. Cormac Smith, 4 runs for 13 yards. And the quarterback, Michael Bruner, 5 runs for 9 yards and a touchdown. Receiving for New Prague, Evan Weichert, 3 grabs for 31 yards. Tommy Christensen, 3 catches for 22 yards. Sawyer Jasperson, 1 catch for 4 yards. Colin Buteau had 1 catch for 2 yards. And so those are your post-game stats as Owatonna gets the win here tonight, 19-7. They advance to 3-0 on the season. Their next game will be at home Friday against Northfield. For New Prague, they fall to 0-3. Their next game will be on the road Friday at Rochester Century. We'll run through our sponsors one more time. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Cashwise Foods, Claremont Insurance Agency, Fairway Meat and Grocery, Federated Mutual Insurance, Garlick's Water Conditioning, Hometown Credit Union, Northland Farm Systems, Owatonna Auto Clinic, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, and Weichert Realtors, Evan Knutson. And so that will do it for us tonight. Final score one more time. Owatonna 19, New Prague 7. For Rick Vaughn back in the studio, I'm Derek Theta. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Good night from New Prague High School.